So we have this really nice playlist here of all these video essays. So some of these are in here on the basis that they have a lot of views. Some are in here based solely on their runtime, and others are in here just because they're recently uploaded as of this video being recorded.
This is a kid's movie about existentialism. Now,
Can we click on? Dude, this is so fucking pedantic.
Existence precedes essence.
There's no way it has retention on it.
Plato and Aristotle, that essence.
Oh my god.
What? Get out! You. If this video is bait, you're amazing. If this video is sincere,
6 million views. This guy think he's Morgan Freeman, bro.
One day, you're gonna die, and there's nothing you can do about it. This is my cosmic horror thing. Dude, if I wanted to have cosmic horror, I'd try going to sleep in my bed.
So what's your verdict here?
That is the most boring video I've watched, and I've only watched a minute. Yeah, props to him. He didn't quote Plato or Aristotle in the first 30 seconds.
No, he didn't go there right away.
I have got a very good brain.
1.6 million views on a 38k sub. Keep up the grind, man. I mean, even if I think this video is gonna be, good job. This guy already understands how to make a better video than the other two guys. Why does he look like Markiplier?
Alright, we're a minute in.
He lost me. Best video of the three so far, IMO. There's definitely not more to it. There's no artistic vision. There's no style. No, dude, it's just talking about.
Do we need the Chinese captions?
Fucking play it! I like the lack of music, actually. I like the Five Nights at Freddy's 1 fan in the background.
Dude, fan. Do you know what he sounds like?
What does he sound like?
He sounds like Emp Lemon with strep throat.
He sounds like Emp Lemon if he tried to be Corpse Husband. Dude, can we get off this video?
Yeah, we're a minute in. He had you here, and then he lost you about here.
He never had me.
Okay, 3 at a 2 at a 1.
You're not doing that every time.
You're right, I'm not. Is he just gonna show the whole scene, though?
This guy has the exact same editing as the Dahmer guy. But why wouldn't he open with this clip instead?
That's not scary, it's just funny.
That is pretty funny. You can see the person moving.
We're a minute in. I'm kind of curious where he's going.
Is it gonna jump scare? It's a cool concept.
You're losing me, pal.
He's doing that thing where he's wasting my time. There is no reason it needed to start with that Monsters Inc. clip. He could have just started with the comparison of the two things immediately.
Keep in mind, he was doing that in like 2016. That's like when viewer retention was like the lowest thing. You had to be to the point, and he wasted time like that.
If the first minute of the video is entirely a sponsored segment, we're not skipping it. That's the first minute of the video. F these people.
New rule, we'll take that. All right.
I'm worried about this. I don't think this video is gonna have the message I think it's gonna have.
Wait, why is he doing the Jaws effect?
He's putting effort in, though.
I was gonna say, I do get sad when I remember that, like, they don't make Bionicles anymore. Okay, we're a minute in. Do you care?
He had me when he was zooming in on himself, but walking away with the camera in the middle of Scunthorpe, just doing nothing.
Greasy hair?
Get the f off this video. Get the f off this video. Jamie, get the f off this video. This one's going in F tier, by the way. Next video.
Wait, this is the actual most replayed. He's in the middle of a nuclear testing field. Yep, take your time.
Dude, they put a sound effect on it!
Okay, yeah, that sucks.
This video is already so much more competently made than all the other ones prior.
Well, this is the first one, and this is the one that started it, and that's the first minute, and yeah, I could keep going. It's fine.
If I had watched that, if I watched that minute, I would keep watching. That is the first video that is just, I want to talk about this thing. Oh, we're already talking about it. Well, here's why. Like, just immediately getting to the point.
Now for the one that's going to be probably the worst.
Put it in Japanese. Put it in Swedish.
I was going to do Hebrew, but sure we can do Swedish. A bit of a misclick.
Bit of a major misclick. That's Swahili. That's not PewDiePie.
Yeah, that's what that is.
Somewhat, yeah.
He looks like an egg. It's a good start.
It's a good start for him to be in front of an actual NFT spray paint. This video has already become outdated.
He really did want to just nail this while it was relevant, and he did.
I would click off this video right now before he even tells me the story.
Well, we're about to reach the first minute.
And he still hasn't told the story. Okay, well, that was an awesome story. I hate the trope of like, but if I were going to talk about this one thing, I couldn't just talk about it. It's like, no, you could. You could. I think NFTs are bad. And this is me saying it verbatim, so that way there's no ambiguity. Yeah, I agree with that! Upvote! Upvote!
I'm gonna
This
fall
is
asleep.
so-
I'm gonna fall asleep.
Yeah, this is so boring.
Quentin's a pretty respected guy.
No, he's not. Why is he whistling every time he says X?
He's missing a tooth. This is a 5-hour video. You're supposed to be hooking us right now.
Oh, I'm hooked. I'm hooked on the f***ing new side talk. Okay, that's going in F tier. Can we go to the next video and not make any further comments about Quentin's character and how much he is?
I'll agree to that, but what's the hump? It's way in here? People actually got this far?
He's actually going through the entirety of this series.
Okay, I don't want to talk about this video at all. What I do want to instead talk about is the whole paraphone thing. That was a pretty funny joke.
That started on iCarly.
Yeah, but the show took it to a whole new level by actually making them, like, pear-shaped and stuff with these, like, props. I always found that really funny. Okay, that's the... Moving on.
You know, I'll say it. I always found you kind of funny.
Yeah, I always found you kind of funny, too.
Now, can we go to the adorkable massage?
This logo is so corporate that I thought this was an ad for a second.
You picked this video, and I know why now. The word adorkable is not a word. That's a calling card for, like, Narpies fans. Like,
Gotta break out the Bosnian for this one. Okay, no. What did you say?
did he say femboys?
Shut the
Fanboys.
Ooh.
He's saying fanboys.
Ooh.
Put it in English. You need to put it in English now. So he's saying
He said fen.
fanboys. What backwards accent that isn't like your people? This video is ironic. It has to be they. Half of what we watched was just actual unedited Big Bang clips. The one edit was him putting their names on screen.
You ever have Sierra Mist? They have a Sierra Mist on like
Yeah.
their desk.
They were bad, Jamie.
I'll take your word for it. I've had this video recommended to me 1,000,001 times. Never clicked on it. I hate the way he talks. I've always hated the way he talks, especially in his
He's
horror
fucking
video.
Irish. Do you just hate Irish people?
I am half British.
I do hate his voice kinda though. You know when I said that like video essays try to tell jokes but they aren't funny? It'd be really funny if it cut to like Cthulhu with Garfield's face on it. And like this was like and he's like, you know, like saying stuff over it and he's like, "Oh god, how did we get here?"
It's that.
could've
It's what he
started your
just
video
did.
here.
It's what he just did. It's that dramatic, you know, it's what he does that. That's what I hate. It's not his accent. That's what I hate.
Yeah, I'd click off.
The whole disheveled Garfield thing is very cringe. It's very Quentin Reviews
What are
type
you
energy.
talking about? No, but like
It's very Reddit.
Hello, everyone. Today, I'd like
Hi.
to talk about
Hi.
how
these people need to learn how to edit their audio so that they edit all the breathing out of it because I don't like hearing people breathe.
At least he edited out the awkward, like, spit swallows.
He's not gonna. We're like 20 seconds in, dude.
There we go, we're a minute
Is
in.
this the extent of the editing? Is just pictures on screen?
Let's find out. Oh.
That's it.
Oh.
That's it. Oh my
my.
god. I almost said the N-word again. Oh, I've watched a couple of this guy's videos, I think. Oh, I can't remember. That's bad.
He's talking about somebody we actually like. The thing is, video essay people really are annoying when they talk about his stuff. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen a video essay about Wes Anderson, but oh my...
This didn't bother Anderson.
But it bothers me how much you breathe. Stop it. Let's go to the next video.
I'm gonna guess the
Around that
FD stands for Fred Durst.
Never stop coding these Japanese anime characters as white because to them, whiteness is default.
So we've got an interesting perspective here, which I don't think we've seen so far. It's different.
Did he misspell? He
Cut him a break, okay? Making videos is hard.
He put an L in funny! You put an L in funny! You can't say the word cognitive dissonance if you put an L in funny! I'm curious where he goes with the topic. He seems like a guy who's like, hey, I want to talk about this, and then just starts talking about it. And then it happens to be in the video essay format.
It
'cause
doesn't
that's,
seem
you know,
scripted either, so bonus points for keeping it more raw, I guess. A lot of people
well,
don't do that.
yeah, I'm already clicking off, by the way.
It sounds like he's recording this from his kitchen.
It was your job to turn the lights off and realize this meant being alone in the dark of your living room for excruciatingly long seconds.
You know how earlier I talked about like that SpongeBob gif of like the roller coaster going down the small hump?
Is this that? This is that,
mean-
isn't it? They've pitched up their voice. Wait, did they cut the music before the intro? Bruh.
You know that gif of SpongeBob going down the really small...
Is this that? It's a Quebecois ad. Okay, yeah, we're done here.
This is not a video essay.
We have a beautiful frame to start with.
Have you ever heard this song? I'm going to go back there some...
This is gonna be very hard to sit
No.
through. This is gonna be very hard for me to watch. Oh no.
Why? Of course you have a theater and song music theory degree.
It has a gonzo.
It has a gonzo.
This is not a video essay.
Time consuming, but there are
No, it's
steps
not.
that you can
It really isn't.
write a conclusion to the point.
You should write a will and then make it useful in the next week. You know how I said, like, the video essay titles that I hate the most? This is one of them. The Darkest Secret is an hour long, apparently. Okay. I hope it opens with, like, a random beheading video.
It's quirky, earthbound-inspired RPG, and you better believe that I'm about to talk. But before anything else, I need to square you off.
That is one of the worst. He makes you and me seem not autistic.
That was pretty bad, but I mean, it's about Amori.
Quirky, earthbound-inspired RPG.
I love this video now.
You better believe that I'm about to talk.
That made it into his final draft.
I'm not-
He said that out loud with the amount of enthusiasm as if my dog got ran over, and you asked me about it 3 days later. Gamer intro! He's a visuals guy, he's not about audio.
Sounds like he's talking through a toilet paper roll.
Sounds like he's talking to me, like, on the other side of my headphones, somehow. I don't know how he's managed this. He's talking about ancient films that had better audio quality than him right now.
I don't know what's more painful, watching these videos or the fact that I was sitting on my feet that whole time and now they feel like ice blocks.
Why were you doing that? Is it bold of me to say that this show is
Alright, whatever it is you might want to say about this guy, this is way better than Pyro's video. I'm not gonna watch it all the way through, but like, he made the show seem more interesting than Pyro did.
This guy sounds like how Narpy is going to in 5 years.
Dude, he's reading off the IMDb for this movie. He's not actually making his own script here. It is funny that they used, like, imagery
I remember
as, like,
that,
what they
yeah.
constructed the sets based off of.
That's like, they're really raw for that though. It's a minute in, by the way. You can leave.
But just mandatorily had to do it because we're sticking to the rules. You know
I
the
just
rules
don't-
and so do I.
A different voice. I guess I wouldn't mind it.
I don't like his
Just
script either.
All throughout history, nihilism has been a slur. It's been used to describe things.
What? Okay, wait. I don't know if you're using that word correctly. He said nihilism is a slur. I'm sorry.
This looks like Sunny V2's editing. Oh wow, they do not know how to edit their audio. I'm gonna have to just...
How much could I theoretically make fun of this person before YouTube sees it as sexism?
This is the most edited one so far, and it's like...
But it's so empty.
Yeah, you cannot deny that there is effort going into the visual front here.
Just like in the real world,
Wow, is it
a
not
woman
holding me?
takes so much more effort to do what a man can do and gets paid less for it.
To be fair, this is a man's world. This is a man's world! What do you think about that one?
I hate it.
Me too. Do you know who that sounds like? If I speed it up...
At this point, what isn't a video essay?
Do you hear it? That's
No,
that's
I
Hyojin.
heard
That's
it before.
Hyojin.
There's a lot of video essays on here that are like
Meta.
questioning what video essays are.
Well, a lot of
and
them
none
came
of them
up.
have been good. They have been like the worst ones so far, basically.
Well, to be fair, I don't really know how I would go about writing a video like that, like myself. Like, it's like, how do you get into
can't.
it?
This, what you're watching right now,
Is boring. No, it's not.
A joke implies funny.
What? Is that his whole people aren't watching my sketch comedy bits because they're not funny. No, it's because it's hard to get people to watch funny That must be what it is. I mean, they're trying.
Misguided confidence, I think, is what's happening
No, but
here.
they're trying. There's an attempt being made here. Uh-oh. It's not getting messed up. This is horrible.
It is misguided confidence. It's totally misguided confidence.
Pause it. I don't care if it's a minute in or not.
That is a
Okay,
minute
thank
in.
God. Next video. Get off this shit. Get off this Ed Sheeran knockoff. That was the hardest, like, pullback on a... That's the most I've regretted saying anything. I regret saying that person tried. I don't think it's gonna be interesting.
Keep your hopes up, babe. Come on. It's 30 minutes. Do you think that's ginger ale or wine?
I think that's fucking cat piss. She looks like if you splashed her with water, she'd explode on that part and it'd just like swell up in a red pimply mess.
Are you saying she's a witch? Let me do let me intro Rose Wrist. Pretty weak wrist to be naming their channel after it.
I dislike video essays.
True!
Why do we have, like, what does this person say here? Did you see that Dylan Burns was exposed as the grandson of the director of the CIA? What is this chat talking about? Yeah, this is just a Twitch clip. This isn't a video essay.
There's no... Okay, well...
Next one.
Films prophet.
This guy is calling himself the film prophet. This guy think he the Rasulullah. Let's see if he is.
Jamie, I'm gonna be very blunt with you. If we rate this video, it is going to be the lowest on the list purely because of their voice. You cannot convince me they aren't doing this voice as a bit.
Just try and ignore it, bro. Come on.
Friend whose opinion about movies tends to be based.
Don't ever say the word based again with your hideous lisp.
Okay, do you know who that guy sounds like?
I can't say about most of my friends. Sent me this.
Hello, nice to meet you. Today we have a G-line, B-line, Pete Rat, Gumai candle.
Do you hear it? I hear it. I've never heard anybody speak of this movie positively. I've never heard anybody speak of this movie in general since it came out. So anyway, so the first frame of this video, we've got this guy's arm here, and he's got an Apple Watch. So we're off to a very bad start right here.
It was the theater almost empty. But this was the first time.
Because the movie you saw was Onward. This is completely unrelated to the pandemic. This is because you chose to see Onward.
I've watched every Pixar movie, and I've happened to love all of them. Here's my thoughts on this one.
No, you
First,
didn't.
You loved all of them.
You liked Cars too. Good Dinosaur.
That other one with the dragon things. Yeah, this.
Okay, that's Disney.
Still mid though, right?
It shows how much Pixar's fallen that you thought that was a Pixar movie.
Oh my god, yeah, what does that say about Pixar? Okay, so here's the thing. The animation is high quality, yes. Like, a lot of money was spent on it. But these characters are ugly. I do not want to look at this for an hour. Okay, this kind of has my attention just a little bit. That's the first bit. That's the first bit of it. He's doing the channel awesome thing we talked about at the start, where it's just like this whole bit takes up the whole thing. Like, how long does this...
He's put more artistry into this than, like, any other person so far.
What does the actual, like, video look like, though? That's funny. That's really funny. Okay, that put a smile on my face. This guy knows what's up.
You are not a world-class narrator.
My girl is in the back and she doesn't know how to shut the fuck up.
A banger world.
This is definitely him on another account who made this video so he could talk about it in a video essay.
Detective Lockwood. Detective fucking Cockwood.
And nods to
That guy earlier, this is that, but way better.
And yet this guy has, like, nobody knows who this guy is. We got more than halfway through. I'm gonna leave that a like.
He's actually making fun of video essays by making a fake Minecraft Let's Play is really funny.
I'm falling asleep.
Yeah. Why? Is it because mommy's singing you a little bedtime story?
This show is so annoying, by the way. Can I just say that? That show is really annoying. It is so annoying. Oh my god, that show is annoying.
Let's just literally go to the next video because I have nothing to say.
Very near and dear territory to me and to you. Mostly to me, though. Yeah, this video was made for me. This video's for me explicitly. He's using the font.
You can, like, change it in post.
That's the actual font. We've seen that movie.
Oh, hey, I've seen that movie.
Alright, well, he's just doing the informative approach.
I don't care.
Yeah, very, very informative. Not a lot of style.
It's so crazy how much mid is on screen right now.
my favorite anime of all time, which is
One Piece. One Piece. Oh!
At least his favorite anime is in One Piece, okay? At least. This is the least viewed, least subscribed guy on here so far.
Wow.
So this could be a true hidden gem. But...
This guy has better taste than the last guy in anime.
I swear to goodness, I've lost count of how many times I've had to pause it.
He hit him with the I swear to goodness. He hit him with the I swear to goodness. It's the most, like, 6 out of 10 show. He also said I swear to goodness. He said it really emphatically, so, like, you know he meant it. If that line makes it into the script writing process, that's funny. When there's a lot to talk about, you better believe that I'm gonna talk.
And you better believe that I'm about to talk.
I swear to goodness, that's a keeper.
What?
That title is... You put a do and made it a question when the answer should be why we need, not why do we need.
So let's see, why do we need Full House more than ever?
No comment.
Your hair's gonna disappear next.
I hope the whole first minute is just this scene. There we go. All right, next video. I was gonna show this to you a couple months ago, but you said you didn't want to deal with FNAF.
This is why.
What's wrong with it? This is amazing.
Let's begin with the ambience.
But I want to hear how he defines ambience, because I think he's going to define it as, you're a little kid. There's nothing more scarier than being a little kid fighting monsters. In the other games, you're not a little kid.
And I don't know about you, but I wouldn't want any of them anywhere near my house.
Some people feel very differently about the animatronics.
Some people feel very differently about that, though. The animatronics do tend to get a bit quirky at night.
Alright, that's enough of that.
5 million views. You are so original for having this opinion.
This is my favorite episode of the show, though. I will say that.
You're such a Reddit art. Of course you get that from Reddit.
Yeah, okay, he brought up Reddit, we're done.
Where did you read that, on Reddit or something?
Ew! You must be from Reddit. Stinky, stinky. I can smell